Oh God! Another African country is down. DR Congo put up a very beautiful fight. I mean, from the start of the game, you could see DR Congo play. You could see that this thing is going to work. But man, especially having the first goal, having an early goal. But man, I know that England is going to be a tough side, definitely, because they've got all it takes. They've got the attacking is so clinical. But man, getting the earlier goal in the game and the kind of play DR Congo gave us today, but man, they were literally pressing England boys. It got to a time to say Bellingham cried here. Frustration at Chobia. Thomas Tuchel near Brissy. You go first half about 1-0. You back. You have a ball. Still, DR Congo leading by 1. Then I say no. Another African country is qualifying. DR Congo can do this because the last 20 minutes not Canada. You beat me here. You beat me at defending. But lo and behold, the Hurricane. That guy has a vision. He has a special focal length. But man, look at the second goal. Look at the first goal. I don't want to talk about. Look at that winning goal. Hurricane scored. But man. Anyways, another African country is out. We're still fighting. Senegal will be playing. Other Africa, Cabo Verde will be playing. Ghana will be playing. Maybe we'll put our last hope there. But man, England is currently going to face Mexico, and we'll see how that feature is going to be. But yo, Charlie, this game was very tough, I must say. Ladies and gentlemen, today happens to be your first time. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Put your post notification bell on. So anytime you upload any update, to get it right on your phone. And also follow us on TikTok and any other social media handle. Ladies and gentlemen, and that game, oh shit, the Zilla goalkeeper in Passy, any bad game in the moment, man. That gentleman in Passy, the goalkeeper is a very touching goalkeeper. By this time, clubs should be looking for this guy. Wonderful saves. He hit for me is the man of the match. And Passy, this guy did saves, incredible saves. But man, this is a proof that Africa is gradually producing top-notch goalkeepers because Cabo Verde's goalkeeper Vuzinha did it in the earlier stages of the competition and he went viral. Today, it is Passy of DR Congo, DRC. This guy is good. His reflexes, he's aware everything is just spot on. His saves and Batman is just calculative. For me, he's the man of the match. But at the end of the day, irrespective of the fact that you need a good goalkeeper and you need to defend, you still need something called focus. I feel like the only thing that made the DR Congo lose this game to the English is focus. I feel like they played the game from first half through to the break. They came back. They still managed. They were so consistent. The defensive, but now these guys were defending with the last drop of their blood. But when fatigue set in, I feel like at the latter part, that 20 minutes, most of them were getting exhausted because that goal, that header from Hurricane, the equalizer. That defender was marking Hurricane, bad man. Now you mark the person is behind you. You couldn't make a feel. See, you're allowed, when you're marking a player, you're allowed to feel the player, at least a feel. But you were just standing there. And Hurricane is a very dangerous striker. He's a very tactical man. He's a very calculative. He moves into spaces unaware. And he did it. And then he nets the first goal. The second goal came, and that one, the goalkeeper, you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. Going into the game, Mancasano, everybody already knew England is going to have their day. But the way the Congolese, DR Congolese brought the game to them, Charlie, they least expected. You could see that Hurricane, you see the celebration. This is the first time I'm seeing this England team so frustrated. Even though we played against the Ghana played against them, they seem a little bit frustrated. But this is a knockout stage. And if you don't score, the Ghana versus England game, nothing was really at stake. Even they managed to get a draw and all of that. Nothing. I don't know, they went ahead to top the goal. But this is a knockout stage. So the time is reading. Every second counts. Every minute counts. So I could imagine the pressure, the tension on Thomas Tuchel and Hurricane and the boys. I could imagine the pressure on them, the entire technical bench. And when that goal finally came, you could see the relief on them. And England finds it difficult to come back in most cases like this. When they are losing a game, it's difficult for them to make a comeback. But this particular game, I think they deserve a win because Charlie, the kind of shots they threw, put the DR Congo, they were goal post inside it, then pass it, boy, they save them there. They really try. But anyways, Congo, you've done well. What's the African name? At least you've done well. Your qualification into this Mondial wasn't so easy. You had to go through all those round of B and some continental playoff Nice and Badman. You guys really tried qualifying from the group stage into the round of 32 and even giving us a beautiful game, giving England a run for their money. You guys really made a name for yourselves. Guys, heads up. Wissa, Wan-Bissaka, all of you, Charlie, you've done well. This is football. Anyhow it goes, anyhow you play, and then the full 90 minutes, one side is gonna win. And that is the beauty of it. So just hold your heads up and let's expect better things in the subsequent editions. These DRC boys, I'm scared for AFCON because, bro, Ghana, I know we'll talk. But the way these DRC boys are playing, Cabo Verde are playing, now Morocco, they are far gone. I'm scared for AFCON because AFCON is going to be very tough this time around. Ladies and gentlemen, if today happens to be your first time, kindly subscribe to the channel, put your post notification bell on. So anytime you upload a content, you get a notification on your phone. So subscribe and put your post notification bell on. Also follow us on TikTok and any other social media handle. I'm going to see you when I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, Senegal versus Belgium up next.